from an axe trick. I need you to remember one card from the pack by just calling out stop. I promise I won't look. That one over here, great. Once you have remembered your card, I'm just going to explain you what I'm going to try to do. I'm just going to give the card some more quick shuffles. And I'm going to try to find your card by just feeling them. Since this is a quite hard procedure of finding a card, I'm going to give myself, let's say, 4 chances. It will look something like this. I'm going to do it as quickly as possible to make sure it's not boring. Okay, so I have here now 4 cards that I've picked, and hopefully one of those cards will be yours. I'm going to show them to you one by one. Just don't tell me if it is inside the pack. Okay, just keep to have a poker face. We have here the 10 of diamonds, move that to the bottom. We have here now 3 more cards to go. We have here another 10 of diamonds, move that one to the bottom too. 2 more cards to go, another 10 of diamonds here. And the last card, the 4th card, happens to be the 10 of diamonds too. So there is no other chance for me to than to predict that your card was the 4 of diamonds, right? It was. Great. Here is the sneaky thing about this whole thing. You might say that I forced the card on you and that those 4 cards were just marked and all of them were the 10 of diamonds. This might be true, but there is one thing. None of these cards is in fact the 10 of diamonds. If you take a closer look at the pack, you should see that inside the pack there is one card facing up, the 10 of diamonds, which was trapped inside the pack the whole trick. So here is the explanation for the effect. This is one of the more difficult effects. It's not for beginners, and it is more difficult to perform in front of a camera since it is really hard to misdirect people in front of their computers. However, here is the quick explanation. I hope it will be quick. The idea is that you have a card selected, okay? You can really have them take it and sign the card. Or you know what, just don't make them sign the card. In my opinion, this might kind of ruin the whole routine. Okay, it's up to you. I leave it unsigned. Once you have the spectator memorize the card, the Jack of Hearts, you're gonna say that you will lose that inside the pack. However, you will have to control it back to the top. The end position you want to reach is having a break on top of the card and having all the cards above, okay? So you have a card in the middle and on top of it you have a break, which is your selection. Now you're gonna explain what you will do. You will say that you will try to find the card by just filling them and that you have 4 chances. You'll take 3 random cards, drop them on the table, and the last one will be the card on which you had your pinky break. When you collect them, the real selection has to be on the bottom. And as you collect the cards, you're gonna catch a break underneath the top card. Okay, this is just a random card. Okay, take them, and as you square them up, just steal the card underneath, or sorry, the card above the break, so you end up with 5 cards instead of 4. Then take the pack and place it facing up, important, on top of your table. Now you're going to say that you are going to turn the cards around one by one, and the spectator shouldn't tell you if they see their card. This is of course just a fun thing to say because all of the cards you're going to show will be their selection. As you're saying this, just catch a break above the bottom card, which is the selection, and do turn around the top 4 cards as one. This has to be a quick move, okay? So you do here a 4 card lift, looking something like this. Turn it back around and say that you place the Jack of Hearts on the bottom, which you will do. Then I say we have now 3 more cards to go. Notice here is a double, I just show 4 cards. The purpose for doing that is you have to catch a break underneath the 3rd card. Put them back and say, okay, The next card, the second card, happens to be the Jack of Hearts 2. You did a triple lift. Take the seemingly Jack of Hearts, place it on the bottom. Now just perform a double lift. You can riffle and catch a break underneath 2 cards, or just do it by just filling the cards. To show that the third card is the Jack of Hearts, turn it around, place the top card to the bottom, and now do a single card turn over and show that the fourth card was in fact the Jack of Hearts. Now you place now the real Jack of Hearts to the bottom, and as you talk to the spectator, you're going to say, okay, we had here 4 Jack of Hearts, it means that your card was really the Jack of Hearts. As you're saying this, you are going to cop the Jack of Hearts, okay, leaving here 4 unshown random cards, okay? I'm not going to go into the explanation of the Gambler's Cup. I hope you know how to do it, okay? You could even palm the card, which makes the whole procedure of this trick much harder, okay? Just Gambler's Cup the card and rest in a natural position. Of course, in my case, it doesn't really look very natural, since that's not kind of a thing that I have in front of the camera, but in real life, this would be something very normal. And immediately after you cop the cards, spread 4 cards to show that all of them are still here without mentioning it, and place them facing down here. Now you're gonna come up with a fake explanation. You're gonna say, I might have forced a card on you, these cards might be marked, and all of them might be the Jack of, what was it? The Jack of Hearts. But here's one thing, all of them are random cards. And immediately after you turn around the card, you're gonna lift up the pack, okay, leave it facing up, and put it flush on top of the gambler's copped card, the copped card, okay? So it is here. And the last move, you say, if the Jack of Hearts is not here, let me show you something. And notice I just did a turn over pass, leaving the card now, the facing up Jack, inside the pack. Spread it, show it, and wait for your applause. And that's basically it. I tried to keep the explanation very quick. I hope it wasn't really confusing. As I've said before, there are some moves you really have to practice for that one, such as the Gambler's Cup, the turnover pass. It is something you have to be really confident while performing it. I really hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video. And that's it. See you next time.